Hey guys, I don't know, I think I jump started that video. Hey guys, it's Diane from DianeHochman.com. I have my spinny chair down here, so I may be wobbling around. I can't help it. We're doing some Q&A today. I asked people to send in some questions, and I got some good ones. Now this one, by the way, guys, first of all, make sure you're on my email list. Hey, did I mention you should be on my email list? If you ever watch my videos, I think I've mentioned you should be on my email list. Make sure you are, guys. I really can't help you out if I don't have a connection with you. So definitely do that. So this question comes from Bernie, and Bernie has spent some time with me, so she knows I always reserve the right to say, I don't know. This is what I know about it. Here's somebody who knows more. I've been doing this for 15 years, but I certainly am not knowledgeable about a lot of different things. This is one of them that I'm not heavily knowledgeable about, but I can tell you how I use it. And then you can go, maybe check out some more training. But guys, here's the thing. Okay, for me, we were talking about this the other day, and I got to give this a cool name. I don't know. I'll come up with a name for it. But like, I like to go from point A to point Z. Okay, it's observe something, make money with it. Okay. A lot of folks, they have a lot of processes in the middle. There's all these processes and all these things you have to do to use Instagram or Twitter, we're going to talk about today, or Facebook, or this and that. And everybody's busy looking for a checklist or looking to follow, all these steps. And I just don't have steps. I just see people, interested parties, and how do I put interested parties in front of presentations? That's all I see. I don't see pages and funnels and letters and it's, again, it's all awesome. I think you should learn it. I think you should make money first. Just me. I think you should make money first, and then as you have money, invest and get to those seminars and get into that higher level training so that you can learn about all of that. I have done it. I know about it, and generally I skip it. Why? Because I just like to go to point A to point Z. So I'm not knocking it. Sometimes people think I'm talking about them or saying their thing is bad. No. It's not that it's not good. It's awesome. I have friends that make millions of dollars doing it. It's just not for me. So I can't do anything but give you what I do. I can't do anything but tell you about how I function, and then tell you about some other great people to check out so you can learn about how they function, how they run their business. That's all I can do. It's the best I can do. So I'm never saying anything is incorrect. I'm just saying that this is how I do something. So the question of the day, Bernie asked, how do you use Twitter? What is Twitter? How do you use it? And she knows what Twitter is, but how do you use it? So Twitter is like really popular among young people. It's really popular among a lot of the marketing world. And what Twitter is it's just a way to communicate in 140 characters or less. Now, when it first came out, people thought it was kind of weird because why would you write 140 characters or less? But I want you guys to think about it. Now we're down to Pinterest and Instagram where we're communicating in no words. Think about it. No words, just images, because people think in images. So the shorter and the quicker we can communicate an idea or a concept, the shorter we can tell a story, the shorter we can get people to where we want to go, the more effective it can be at times. So Twitter, I like to use, I have my Facebook. Facebook's like my home base. Maybe because I'm old now, my kids make fun of me. That shouldn't be your home base. It should be over here or over there. Well, I'm old and my demographic is on Facebook. So I have it set up so that when I post to my Facebook fan page, it also goes to Twitter. I personally don't just tweet a lot, just tweeting alone. I just don't. Why? I don't know. But what I like about Twitter is, one, I can automate it so that it goes over there. So, guys, I'm not a fan of automation, but I am a fan of multiple posting. Like if I'm thinking something or saying something or putting up a picture, being able to post it in one place and have it go to different platforms. What I'm not a fan of is automating it so that I decide a week in advance what I'm going to say at a certain time. I think that's kind of weird. So Twitter is great because I can put stuff out there, but I like Twitter because it's kind of like a human search engine. I can go search on any term under the sun that I can think of. And I can find 50 people that were discussing that in the last half an hour. And when you think about that, that's a marketer's dream. So one of my favorite things to do with Twitter is on a day when I don't have enough leads, I didn't get enough traction, maybe I was lazy or whatever, my stuff just didn't pick up or my ad didn't kick in or whatever the case may be. I like to go to Twitter in the evening when everybody's on, search for a term, and I'll go find people that are talking about whatever it is I'm looking for that night. And I'll be able to meet 10 people real quick. I'll be able to get some people on my newsletter. So I can get leads on demand by just being able to search Twitter. Twitter also allows me just to keep a finger on the pulse of stuff. Now, I don't sit and read, like here's my phone. I don't sit and read, let me open up my Twitter feed, because I don't know, like 20,000 people follow me and I follow like 8,000 people or something. I can't possibly keep up with all of this. You can sort them into lists and groups. Like I have some lists with some great marketers and stuff. So I'll really pay attention to really only about what 20 people are saying, right? Out of thousands of people, I'm really only listening to 20 people. But everybody talking gives me the ability to locate more and more people in different niches. I can find people in companies and cities and into whatever I'm looking to tap into that night. So Bernie, that's how I use it. Again, are there more sophisticated ways to use it and all that other stuff? Absolutely, 100%. There's a lot of trainers. Mary, having a mental block. Sheesh. Mary, you know who you are. Mari. I can't think of her last name, having a mental block. I'll get it for you, Bernie. But there's lots of different trainers out there that do talk a lot about using Twitter. So, go check it out more. But again, focus on locating people, inviting them to your list. Locating people, inviting them to your list. If you're constantly doing that, then all these different mediums will become child's play. I get business from all the mediums: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. I get leads and business coming in from all of them because I'm just really out there just being amongst the people and talking about what they want to talk about and sharing stuff that's going to be helpful to them. And that's what attracts people. They're just looking for somebody that knows what they're doing. So if we all start behaving today like we know what we're doing about whatever we know, okay, don't worry too much about what you don't know. You're learning that. I don't know a lot of stuff. I just know that I know what I know. And I focus on talking about that. And I focus on locating other people that are in the space and just show them, the list and get them on and keep feeding them information and value. And boom, they buy stuff from me. It's pretty cool. So, guys, if you have more questions, just send them over to Diane at DianeHochman.com. I would love to hear from you. I'll talk to you all later.